Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Jitterlin. So I'm struggling. Should I present by English or Chinese? But eventually, I work with a partner. I will use English to present. Okay. Okay. Before I start, I want to introduce myself first. I'm Jitterlin. Has been working in the e-ink for the past 6 to 7 years. And I entered the company I will work on for the IoT for small size or large size. And I see the signage in the past 6 to 7 years. We start from the black and white small size and outdoor to the large size. So we can summarize some key factor for the signage. It's very clear, just a large size and color for indoor and outdoor. So, and also, right now we have AI. I believe AI can bring our application up because later on I will show you some use case. And the good news is I will not overload too much complicated data or numbers. Just share some use case and just very tech easy to listen in. And I believe in the following we have a better session for our partners. So let's start from the to see the evolution for the signage. I believe in the stage one, in the decade ago, most signage use a paper signage, and you can see print a lot of paper and use the manual to change the contents. I believe till now over maybe 16 or 17 still use a paper use case, but right, more and more you can see the user standalone LED or LCD. Use the sometimes in the stores or retail use case they want to play the video, they will use LCD. But in the beginning, they use the USB content to change the image or data. But recently, you can see more and more CMS will use in the signage because if you want to manage thousands of the display, and it's hard to change it one by one. So CMS is very important. With the CMS, you can change the different display and the different place and the different content. And good is you can make sure the content is correct. Now you have AI. So in the CMS stage, you have changed the data or clean the data by human. But right now, if AI, they can analyze or give you a suggestion by their AI algorithm. So I believe this AI will come in soon and make sure the signage will have a different evolution, I have to say. Okay, so summarize the signage is no longer just a display because they want to show the real-time data and or real-time advertisement or real-time information. But the same, if you use more and more digital signage, you are facing what problems. In the morning, we are talking about when AI come in, more and more power consumption or energy consumption. So also, if you use the modern digital signage, you're facing ESG problems and also the energy problems. So also, the paper want to digitalize. How to do that? I believe our ePaper is the solution. Okay, so I want to give us some example for the past in the retail stage. The employee change the content or price by after they get off of work. They use a night time to change the data, the price, and sometimes they will use the wrong information, and in that time you will see the wrong information or pricing, it will cause some problems. But right now they are using the digital or CMS. They change the content by the central image control systems. So it's very easier, but there's a Gen 2. I have to say that when the AI come in, they can do with some integrate some sensor. You can to know what the sample groups is more popular and give some suggestion by themselves. So it's the next generation, I have to say. Okay, so for the AI, there are several kinds of AI, but use large language models, LLM, everything go to the cloud. You can imagine that they can take a very, like the brain, it can take a very heavy task handling and give the right suggestion or based on your define the rule to give you some analysis. And in that time, you still need this information or interface. I would say interface to see the information they want to give you. So like a display. So right now, if you want to use the EPD, and you also can combine with the LLM. But for example, you can use the LLM to do the real-time language translation or content summarize and show the display on November LCD or LED. However, some use cases don't need so much a powerful calculation. We're still looking for the SLM because some area, if they are done in a network and also the standalone device, it can work with the SLM models, the small language models, to use a very simple sensor to calculate and give the feedback. And in that time, the power consumption will use a very small power consumption. And if they want to show information, I believe combine with EPD is very useful. For example, of course you can use LCD, but sometimes it's hard to give you the power. And if you want to show some information, combine with EPD, you can put this device everywhere. So I believe the SLM will combine with EPD have another huge opportunity to make paper become smarter. For example, give some instance, you can, if you have the sensor inside, and you can see how many people walk by, and you can, if this place is a lot of people, you can trigger a promotion, or you can sensor the battery is low. You can give some analysis how to control the ePaper power, make more efficiency. So it's a SLM combined with EPD. There will trigger a lot of use case can be imagined. Okay, give some example for a smart transportation or smart city. Combine using the LLM, you can through the cloud to do the any information you want to present. Most important is like the bus information. But using SLM, when the power was no power or no power cable, like the earthquake happened. So in that time, if you don't have any power, but normally the LCD or LED you can see any display, but EPD uses small power and you detect the dangerous. You can change the content immediately. For example, you can show the emergency in the mode or emergency information, give the people guide them to somewhere to some set place. So it's very important. If you use LCD or LED, in this case, you can see you don't have any information, but EPD combined with the SLM, you can give the more useful information, especially in the emergency use case. And smart homes, sometimes you can put a lot of LCD or LED in-house, but honestly, it's too bright. It's not make you very comfortable. So that's why more and more our partner use the ePaper to become a digital footprint or art frame, because our display is a reflective type, no light pollution. Combined with the LLM mode, you can send a lot of image through the Wi-Fi or LTE, but sometimes in the in the home, you don't need plug in the power. For example, the digital photo frame. The photo frame, you can put your photo everywhere, but with LCD, you need the power, but use EPD. Just with a battery, you can maybe sustain 6 months or 1 year. It's very easier to use, and then you can put the photo frame or I can say information board everywhere by the battery. So through the SLM, you can give you some notes. Just for example, you can just remind you need to close the window or close the door or close the gas. So it's very simple to use case. And the retail, especially retail, I believe is a huge volume combined AI or in EPD. And right now we are retail store. You can have a lot of retail price tag, but right now they are looking for the large size because we have Spectra 6 and more color, so they can do the advertisement. But in that height, with a large language model or a small language model, you can put better information. For example, if you want to do some promotion, for example, the Coca-Cola or something, use a LLM or SLM, you can detect the goods is empty or what's the sales volume. You can do the right promotion immediately. So in the retail DOH, EPD with this AI, you can trigger more value for this store. So what is our business value proposition? Because our display is very simple, and it's hard to compete with LCD or LED because LCD or LED, the color is good and can do the animation. But EPD, just very simple, low power and green. So you can see that we are trying ourselves. I have to say, in the next generation, we have a beautiful color and all power saving. So we are in this color and the power saving is our direction. We will go to in the following years. We will keep our product more colorful and more power saving and also faster. So the power energy cost is low power engineering cost. You can put our device with battery everywhere. So if you come to our booths, you can see like a retail use case, our partner Samsung display or Sharp display. Just use a battery. You can put everywhere. It's low power, and also, yeah, like I said, it's a very easy and flexible to deployment everywhere. If you want to put some information, like the show, if you want to put information displayed. In the past, you use a paper, but right now you can use EPD. Okay, yeah, installation cost is quite low because you don't for a smart city, you don't need to use a power cable. Just use a solar power, like the Taipei 101. We have one device in front of 101. Use a solar, so it's quite low installation cost, and the maintenance cost is quite low, and also I said. Right now we have a Spectra 6, and right now we have Marquee. So you can see we present more and more better color product in the coming years. So I have to say that it's our business value combined with the AI, we can trigger more requirements. So it's the last page. So I believe the next generation is EPD, and combined with the AI, we have more growth because in the beginning, Johnson said we want to replace the paper. We will not compete with LCD or LED because we want the paper smart. So in the past, the first generation is the real paper, right? So I always said the next generation is EPD, and EPD will replace paper. But I have to say that the third generation will come in soon because use the AI combined with EPD, you can make this paper more smarter. So that's looking for the next generation paper evolution. So it's my presentation today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Peter, for the informative presentation. Thank you.